Well, you guys, this story comes on the heels of a video I just did yesterday. Protesters in the streets blocking traffic. Now, if you guys have been paying attention, this has been happening all over the world. This isn't just exclusive to America or Europe, but apparently a lot of these environmental ones have been down in Panama, South America, pretty much everywhere. Now, I'm not very keen on the laws down in Panama. I don't know if you're allowed to have a protest directly in the middle of a road. And in this case, I will show you that this wasn't just some protest on the road. Some of these people had drug out things like logs and giant rocks and whatever. It looked like a bunch of trash just all over the place blocking the road. So let's not waste any time. Let's go ahead and hop into the story. American lawyer 77 arrested in Panama after gunman filmed shooting dead 2 eco-protesters blocking highway. An elderly American has been arrested after a gunman was caught on camera walking up to environmental protesters blocking a Panamanian highway Tuesday and blasting 2 of them to death. Disturbing footage showed a man with gray hair and glasses casually approaching the blockade on a Pan-American highway and waving his finger while arguing with demonstrators before pulling out a gun and opening fire. So let's go ahead and hop into this video really fast. I'll go ahead and move my camera off to the side here so I'm not blocking anything. And let's go ahead and play it and see what they captured here. I do know the audio is pretty terrible. And there's some lead up to this. He didn't just pull out the gun immediately. But he starts trying to clear the road of some stuff. Let me pause this right here. As you can see in the road, we have a bunch of rocks. We have a log here. We have tires over here. We have a giant rock here, a giant rock here. Just crap all over the road. And he just tries to pull off one of the tires here. And then he just kind of jumps forward to one of the people that have been shot. And it doesn't really show much else there. And then it shows him being arrested by local police, which I thought was weird seeing that they don't have him in handcuffs. Is that, I don't know if that's like normal there. I have no idea, but they just put him in the back of the truck, no handcuffs. But I do have some extra footage to fill in some of the gap there. It is very edited, but I'll go ahead and play it for you guys right now. Now, I don't know what was being said there, but if anything, it looked like just kind of like a casual argument. It didn't seem like anything was like just escalating. It kind of went from like here all the way to the top, all the way to gunfire. Other footage showed people standing around bodies in the road in the Chimane sector, I think that's how that's pronounced, west of Panama City, as well as the gunman being cuffed and led to a squad car. Police later shared a photo of the suspect handcuffed to a pipe as he was identified as Kenneth Darlington, 77, a lawyer and professor who holds dual citizenship in the United States and Panama, according to Newsroom Panama and Agence France Presse. The violence came during the third week of protests over a large mining contract that allows Canadian-based First Quantum Minerals to operate the region's largest pit copper mine for at least 20 more years. And so these people who were protesting were upset that a Canadian-based company had rights to mining in their area, which, kind of sucks. I can see the frustration in that. I honestly can, but I don't think blocking the road with giant debris is really going to solve the problem here. Now, while I do not condone what happened in this situation, I do not think it's okay that Kenneth pulled out a gun and shot and killed 2 different people at this protest. But what I will call it is inevitable, unfortunately. People around the world are legitimately getting tired of these types of protests. It is arguably not helping the cause. If anything, like I said in my previous video, doing these kinds of protests are probably turning people against the cause more than anything. Now, if the situation was Kenneth in his car and he was being harassed and maybe his car was being damaged and he was being threatened, then yeah, I kind of understand the use of this kind of force, but it is definitely clear as day that he was overly frustrated and he went out seeking violence. It really boils down to that. And I'm going to end what I have to say here. Stop protesting in the streets. Stop blocking people from getting to where they need to be. Stop assuming that your protest is more important than people's everyday lives. You have no idea what people are going through. You have no idea what kind of urgency they are in, and you just simply have no right blocking people trying to live their everyday lives. You really don't. But of course, I want to know what you guys have to think in those comments. But as always, do not forget to hit the like or the dislike button. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you hopefully get notified every time I post a new video. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.